Hey everybody, American Eagle Hoarder Will back with another video about miscellaneous books. As the one in front of me is a nickel book. I have some other off to the side here, but I figured I'd go through one at a time. But before I do, if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscription button and the bell icon. That way you get notified by any new videos that I post. And let's get on with it. So this here is a nickel book that was... I think I got it at a store. I can't remember if it was in with... Oh, yeah, no. I got this one on eBay because I don't know who this person is. But I bought it on eBay with a lot of miscellaneous books. Used miscellaneous books. And somebody had already been in here putting little stickers and whatnot. And I started putting some uncirculated coins in here, as you can tell by the really, really shiny ones in later 70s. And these books... But this book only goes up to 81. So most of these ones in here are uncirculated. I have a couple in here that I've been kind of putting in here. I actually had this thing a little more filled than this, and I can't remember. Oh, I bought the Whitman book, a brand new Whitman book, and moved them because this one, some of these spots are a little loose. So I didn't know if I wanted to keep using this book. What I might do is just replace this book with another one identically, or the one with the slide-in plastic inserts that you can see both sides of the coin. I'll probably end up doing one of those instead and just taking these out and moving them. But it's a nice book. This one's used and abused, unfortunately. And I don't have any of my war nickels in this book, as I have them in a tube. And I don't think I'll ever put them in a book. I may just take out one of each year and just do that, and then just keep the other ones set aside. And then I was going to do a video on these books all by themselves, but I figured, heck with it, I'll just leave it in with other books. These are all my nickel or dimes. Not every single one, because I did show in a different video my proof dime book, which has very little proof dimes. But these are my my collection of circulation dimes. But one of these, I believe, I have mostly. Nope, not that one. Give me 1 second. Maybe it's this one. I was doing yeah. So this one is the middle one and has mostly uncirculated dimes in it, as you can tell by the glisten on a lot of those coins. I still have to get a few years, like 82 and 83 in every book. Obviously they didn't make sets, so I got to track down really, really nice ones. And then like this one only goes to 2004, but from 2004 and up is when my father stopped at 2003 in coin collecting. So that's kind of where I'm filling in the gaps to complete his collection. So that's it for this book here, but I'm just going to skip it. But I know everybody loves to see either one of these two, as they are all silver, nothing but. I'll start with the Mercury dime book. Now, I thought when I first got this, I actually got this book with a few Mercury dimes in it, which I thought was kind of cool. I accidentally pressed through it, putting a dime in here, so I will probably end up having to get a new one because this little destruction here bothers me. But this one goes from 1916 to 1945, as you can see, as my camera keeps auto-focusing in and out of focus. But I found what I thought I found a 1916D, and it was actually an S. So I was really bummed out about that, because that's like a really key date to find, as it only has what does that say? 264,000 of them were made. So I did not find that one yet, unfortunately. Maybe one day. But I have a good chunk of the first page filled out. I do need to go through my dimes again and see if there's any of these that I didn't put in here, because I kind of did it half butted. Didn't put a lot of effort into filling the book up, as I was trying to organize all my dimes. And there is a dime there, it's just really dirty. But as you can see, I have a good chunk of the Mercury dimes in these books. I do need to fill in some of these dates. I'll probably end up buying them in the nicest conditions I can, you know, within budgetary reason. But I'm gonna see if I can put this one on this black one on the scope so you can see it better. Oop, wrong camera. There we go. Give you an idea of how dirty this thing is. Quite dirty. Doesn't look super dirty under the scope, but under the camera it looks like just a big blob of black goo. Look at that. But anyway, that is it for the Mercury dimes, which is actually the Liberty dime. We've just associated with Mercury because it looks like I think it's a Greek god, Roman god. One of those. But some of these later ones, I think, were like really fantastic looking. This one was like, and I think that one was like the nicest ones in this book. But I'm gonna have to go through my coins again, which my tubes of Mercuries will be in a future video. So keep tuned in for that. And then we have my Roosevelts, 1960 or 46 to present. Well, present back then was probably 64. Hold on 1 second. This one goes to 64. So 46 to 64. As you can see, I pretty much have all but 8 of them. 49, 50, 51S, 46S, 52S, 54, which I actually have a 54 now in my new kit that I bought, the 54 set in my last video, or second to last video. I bought a 54, or my mail call video, I'm sorry, a 50 full PD and S set of 1954 coins, but I'm not going to take that one out and put it in here. I'll just have to track down another one. But yeah, pretty much 55D and 55S, and that's it. And then I have an uncirculated 64P, 64D, and then these are ones that I believe they're all 64s. Give me 1 second, let me find my little magnifying glass because it's hard to read these at an angle. 64, 64, yep. All 64s that were in my tubes, that were the nicest ones that I could see. I just figured I'd fill the holes with silver. You know, make it look much more pretty to look at. But I gotta tell you, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Look at how clean that 64 is. Absolutely perfect. The 64D, I know it's upside down, but does not look as nice as the 64P. And as you can see, that's a circulated one that looks just as good. I'm sorry these are upside down. I don't know what's going on with his face there. It's got some like schmutz, little holes, as if another coin hit it. I might have to replace this one. But anyway, that's it for the dimes, or for the silver dimes. But very, very fun going through all these, putting them in the book, and almost having a complete book is pretty cool. And we're going to skip this book because I already went through it. That's the 65 to 2004, and then this is 2005, starting 2005. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's why. In my dime book of the other dime book, I actually filled this whole page up with proof dimes, as you can see from the angle and the deep cameo. I had put from 68 all the way to 92 in this book, and then it goes from 93 on to 2000s in the other one, as far as the proofs. So I'll probably end up having to get another book to per pretty much are all, well, the first 2005 and 6 are uncirculated. I need to get the 2007, 8, 9, all the way to 2007 to 2017. I'm sorry, 2018. Because I have 18s and 19s uncirculated sets, and 2020 is coming in because I'm subscribed to the U.S. Mint for those. So I need to dig up the 2007 all the way to 2018 uncirculated sets to fill this in and get rid of these worn out dimes out of here. And we'll just bring that closer to see those proofs. Beautiful proofs. And I actually have, hold that thought. I don't know how pretty it is, but I have one right here to put in that slot right now. I might as well do it. Took me a minute to find a 2020D. There we go. I have a little microfiber thing. Get my oils off of it as much as possible. And there we go. So that's it for the Roosevelt dimes. And that actually does it for the end of this video. And if you like the video, if you like to see the collection I have, feel free to subscribe like I mentioned and hit that bell notification icon and get alerted every time I post a new video. And have a great one. And I'll catch you in the next video.